Hello guys and welcome back to Kings. So today I'm going to do my top 5 wheel products on Amazon for car detailing in 2022. I'm going to go through a range of products that I think you need if you're starting out, even if you haven't got them, and they're all going to be on Amazon. There's going to be some bargains, there's going to be some top quality products for obviously not as much as you would buy in a shop. So we're going to get on the actual laptop now and I'm going to go through them. So before we start, hit that like button and remember, if you are new, remember to subscribe. So the first product we're going to look at is actual wheel brushes. Really, because they are one of the main tools, and I'm looking for a bristle brush really for mainly most alloy wheels. Obviously I'm looking for a wheel woolly like we have here. That will be more for your painted alloys, but that's going to be in another section, would be a lot more. But what I'm trying to look for is something that is about this length. Obviously with the handles there, that's good because you don't bang your fingers and the alloys. Obviously we need to find one of these as well. That's quite good. These are quite a few actual packages. I mean, you got like the stuff like here, which, you know, for £22 you'd think that's quite good, but it isn't really. You're getting a few mitts which are probably worth about £1 each. A bag that no one's ever going to use, a foldable bucket which costs a couple of quid, probably doesn't even add up to that even if you wanted it, plus it's postage and packaging. So you got to be careful on Amazon on what things. Obviously they do sell proper companies, like Easy is a professional company. You know, I'm actually ordered some stuff off there recently, so I'm going to do a review on their products. Never used them before, but I've heard good things. So I'm thinking about looking at a package for this. Single ones look like about £8. I think I'm going to go for the top one. I mean, there's a single one. You're looking about £9 for a single one, which, you know, £9, £9, £27 for obviously for a proper company. So you pay a lot more money for quality. Let's have a look at this 9-piece detailing brush set. So what you get is you get the actual brush, a brush for the tires, which is well worth the money. You know, I mean, even if it doesn't last that long, you know, a brush is a brush. The actual wheel brush itself, I mean, it all depends on what the bristles are like. Obviously the bristles are the most important part. Also got some detailing brushes which are handy obviously for cleaning the bolts, but you can also use them for other parts of the car. And then you've got some free gifts, which is a cloth and looks like some sort of air conditioning, you know, the air vents inside the car, which has got nothing to do with actual cleaning wheels. But if it's free, it's free, and you're gonna use them because that's one thing that's quite tricky to clean. So for this you're looking at £13.59, which works out, if you divide it by all the products, it's about £1.50 each. I mean, £1.50 for a brush, you're not going to get that anywhere, you know. So I'm going to put that down because I think it's well worth it, especially if you're just starting out, and also if you do a lot of cars which are quite old or are doing a lot of, you know, dirty detailing cars. So after that, obviously as we're cleaning the wheels, I think we'll look for a wheel mitt. There is so many different sorts of wheel mitts. I would never ever bother with these. I don't even know what these are doing here because they're not mitts. You've got your Cheney microfiber cloth, which is obviously looks like hair, bobbly things, and then you've got your smooth and also gleam one for £8.49. That's quite good because the auto gleam obviously is auto gleam, but I'm looking for something like cheap and cheerful but half decent. Amazon Basics, you know, the star rating is 4 out of 5. For 7.88 you're looking around just under £4 each. I mean, £4 each for one of these. You're not gonna, you go into your local Alfords or anything, you're not gonna get one of these for £4, you know, and they're just gonna be just as good quality. Like I said, here's the different, they do the different styles. So I mean, I don't know if you can mix and match, but if you can mix and match, that'd be brilliant. I wouldn't use these on your car. I mean, obviously alloys are a bit more tougher, you know, especially standard ones. You're fine. You can get a wheel brush as well, which is quite good. So you can mix and match. It's obviously, you put your hand inside there, and then you obviously dip it in your bucket and wash the front part of the wheels, you know, around the spokes of the alloys. So yeah, I'm gonna put them to the actual list, and we need to now go on to wheel woolies. This is the last part of the utensils, I would say. The reason why I'm looking at wheel woolies as well is mainly for obviously alloys like this, black alloys. You do not want to use a brush on black alloys, you know, anything that's painted. Nowadays there was a lot of cars with painted alloys and they will scratch it. Wheel woolies are obviously microfiber. So what I'm looking for, if I can, is getting a set like this. I mean, £29 for that's not too bad. I mean, that's £10 each. Top ended wheel woolies, you're looking around £20, £25 each. But I don't know, it just seems a lot of money, and they are very flexible, and I don't know if I could trust them. I want one that's got bend in it, because that obviously gets around the alloy as well. But if you got a wheel mitt, you don't really need one of them. So I'm just looking for actual one, if I can. If I can get a pack, even better. Obviously you can still get Meguiar's. I mean, £15 for Meguiar's one, that's brilliant. That'd be good, but I want ones where it's got different sizes, because big wheels, that'd be brilliant. Small wheels, small alloys, multi-spokes, that's not going to help you at all. So I'm really looking for ones like that. So two-piece, £13. So this is quite good, because it's got a video and it's telling you what it does. You got two, which I want. It's got a rubber end. It bends as well, so you get the bonus of that. So something like that is what I would suggest. I mean, for £15, you can't complain. Like most of the products on Amazon, unless you're buying a named thing, you get what you pay for. So I would probably go for that, because you're looking, I mean, I don't know, because I've got two wheel brushes, I mean, so I don't need them. I'd probably be going for something like that. £21 for free. Now we're going to go on to the two main parts, obviously, are the products you use to get the dirt off. Iron remover is the best stuff. The reason why is because you can see it working. As you can see in these pictures here, you see it working. So with this, we need something that's pretty much neutral on everything, so you're not buying two different products, and best for your buck, really. I mean, £26 for that is, you'd think it's quite good, but you can get better products for just a little bit more. That's quite good, but obviously you're gonna see a lot of products on here you've never ever heard of, and it's risking whether you should spend the money on them or not. These are typical products you see in like Alfords. You know, they're okay, but when it comes to proper really stuck on dirt, they don't shift it. So just because it's cheap, it doesn't mean it's gonna work. I mean, £5 for that, I mean, is it gonna work or is it not gonna work? It's a risk. I mean, I'd take a punt on one of these ones, just see, and you might find a gem. But what I want to try and do is I want to try and find a wheel cleaner that is good for the money, but you can get a lot of it. A lot of these companies are quite good when it's Valet Pros. These are companies where they like selling in bulk. I mean, for 1 litre, £16 is good. Obviously, you got your ones here as well. I mean, that's brilliant. I mean, one of them's worth about £10, and that's so you're paying £10 for that product, and it's done by Williams Racing. You know, obviously Williams are not the best Formula One car company anymore, but you know, do they clean their cars with them? We don't know, but it might be just a name just to sell the product. But you got products like this which you'd think, okay, are they good or are they not? Don't look at pictures, because there could be pictures from anywhere. But you know, it's one of them. It's one of them. You either you risk it or you don't. I mean, I would use the ionizer because instead of the normal wheel cleaner, because this is what you can do as well. You can put it on paintwork, and when, especially on white cars, when you're looking for a decon, when you're looking to get rid of like stubborn stains and stubborn tar, this stuff gets that stuff off as well. The better the product, obviously, it's going to work. £16, it's pretty much bang on. You know, most of these products are roughly around the same price. Yes, you can go and spend a bit more on like a Meguiar's, like here. Don't get that. Demon wheels, absolute terrible stuff. You can buy a whole box set for like £20, and it's just water. Meguiar's £18, so you're looking at £18 for, you know, a bottle which is smaller, but Meguiar's is Meguiar's. You know, it's one of the leading brands. So it's totally up to you. I would go with, if you're starting out, I'd go for something like this. You know, I'd go for something like this. It's gonna work. Just look at the small print. Make sure it's safe on all paints, all alloys, because you don't want to be doing your nice fancy alloys and then it strips off or it's too powerful. So the last thing is tire dressing. Obviously this is to do the walls of your tires, and I want an applicator as well, because if I can get one together, it's gonna be awesome. So let's get one of them. And obviously you got your applicators, you can buy them singly. These are the best ones. I mean, a free pack of them for £10 is brilliant. That is good. Don't be put off with looking at these big companies saying, oh, this product's leading, it's different from everybody else's. No, it's not. It's a bit of sponge. So yeah, some of them might have harder compounds, they might have, so it lasts longer, but it doesn't. I would stay away from proper sponges like this. They're just going to fall apart. You know, they're not going to last 2 seconds. You want something with a grip on them. That's quite good because it's £20. It's obviously top make, and you get a pad as well. And I'm thinking, well, I want a package, so I think I would go with that Meguiar's, just because you want something to protect your tires as well. You don't want just a covering just to make them look shiny. It's a high gloss one, so it gives you a shine, but if you want to get rid of the shine, all you do is you just wipe it over with a towel. So there is my top 5 things to buy for your wheels on Amazon. Some of the products obviously are probably pretty rubbish, probably low quality, you know, but you're paying for what you get, really. With Amazon, you're gonna find high quality products, but also you're gonna find a lot of low quality, especially stuff like made from, I would say, China, where they have a big bulk packages, and they are okay, but you're not. If you're expecting they're gonna last a long time, if you're doing it for yourself, you know, you're cleaning your own car, they'll last fine. They'll last a long time. They'll last, you know, 2 or 3 years, you know, because you only probably be washing your car like once a month, you know, so they're okay for that. But if you're going to detailing, you're looking about a month if I if you're that lucky. I would say basically stuff off Amazon, if you're going to buy stuff off of Amazon, unless it's a name that you can trust or use and it's lasted a long time, stick with the more, I would say, budget cars. You know, don't use stuff that's what, £10 bundle on a posh luxury car, because it could damage it. You know, it's not going to be quality. You've got to use quality on quality. We worked out how much the actual products I just put on the list, and it comes up to just over £71. So even though the stuff on the list, except for the Maguires, it's pretty still expensive. And this is the thing, detailing is not cheap. Even if you want to do at the lowest level, it's still pretty much expensive. And this is just wheels, you know, you haven't done body work, you haven't got the polish, you haven't got the jet washers, you haven't got all the microfiber cloths and everything, the power units. You know, there's so much, and you got to understand, if you're going to do detailing, you've got to have a bit of money behind you. So this is sort of a series to help people who have got a budget, because Amazon is a great place to get stuff for cheap. But if you did enjoy this video, please obviously like this video, and there is going to be so many more links. If this is an old video now and you've been watching this and it's a couple of years old, check the links out. There'll be all the links. Obviously it's a series to Amazon. I'm going to do a lot of Amazon ones, and also other products from other shops and websites. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you again in another video.